Greetings, friends and food lovers. Back again with wilderness cooking, exploring the wildest and yummiest recipes you've ever experienced. Buckle up because in a second we'll be making a giant pizza with something truly mind-blowing. Here in Azerbaijan, people love to say that if you've never cooked outdoors, then you've never truly tasted food. That's how principled folks are here. When it comes to cooking, they trust fire and wind as their best companions. When it comes to pizza, every chef and pizza fanatic knows that the filling often decides its fate. So choose your ingredients wisely. This is no place for compromise. And let's not forget the essentials, as I call them. Subscribe and like. There's no getting ahead without those two. As I said earlier, pizza filling sets the music for the ball. Knowing this rule by heart, I have decided to break it and do something entirely unexpected. Today, you'll learn how to make smoked sausage at home and blast every bite of your pizza to the next level. This is pizza making in the wild, another tier of satisfaction. How did I come up with this idea? Well, thinking about the usual pepperoni pizza or the classic chicken and mushroom just felt uninspiring. Repeated, boring even. If you followed my journey, you know one thing for sure. Tavakkul never walks the easy, trodden path. So to make this pizza stand out, the idea of crafting smoked rustic sausages seemed not only tasty but poetic. Now there's one thing you need to know about smoked sausages. If you want that coarse texture with juicy, chewy bits of meat and fat, you must resist the urge to overgrind your meat. Let it stay chunky. Earlier, I tossed some lamb fat into boiling water. Now it's ready and I'm taking it out. You might wonder, why lamb fat and why boil it? Well, first, lamb fat adds that melt in your mouth richness. Without it, your sausage risks being dry and forgettable. As for boiling, it's all about rendering, gently softening it, drawing out the pure, rich essence without burning it. You see, boiling gives it a clean depth, and when mixed with the meat, it binds everything like a fragrant handshake between flavor and texture. Garlic is going to make these sausages even more fragrant and aromatic. What you're seeing in my hands isn't plastic, and it's definitely not factory made. This is a natural sausage casing made from sheep or beef intestines like people have been using for centuries. Mine's beef, in case you're wondering. I've soaked it in water for a good while, just to soften it up and make it more cooperative. Don't pack it too tight or it'll burst like a balloon at a kid's party, but if it's too loose, you'll end up with sad, wrinkly sausages that look like they've had a rough day. So yeah, somewhere in between, gentle pressure. Okay, we are done here. This hot smoked sausage pizza has been a full day in the making. Smoke, seasoning, passions, all bundled into those little sausages. And now at last we've made it to the best part. Time to fire things up and get cooking. There's more than one way to make a sausage. Some folks use cloth casings, some wrap them in leaves like grapevine or even corn husks. In parts of Georgia, I've seen sausages pressed into clay pots and slow baked in ashes. Imagine that, clay pot sausage, rustic wizardry. If your kitchen's missing that rustic charm we've got going out here, don't fret. I've got you covered. Head over to the Wilderness Cooking Shop and grab yourself a cozy hoodie or a t-shirt from our merch line. It won't bring the mountains to your doorstep, but hey, you'll look the part. Just scan the code and boom, you're in the club. As the samovar hums and the steam curls up into the mountain air, I pour myself a glass of tea, strong, fragrant, with just the right depth to warm the bones. It's the kind of moment that makes people say, "Ah, village life, that must be pure bliss." And sure, look around. Lush greenery, rolling hills, birds singing like they're getting paid for it. It's easy to romanticize this place. But what you're seeing right now, me sitting back, sipping tea with the fire gently crackling beside me, this is maybe 0.1% of the whole story. The rest? It's chasing down firewood before the rain hits, making sure the chickens didn't sneak into the pantry, repairing a roof tile at dawn, and because a storm decided to redecorate last night. Out here, peace doesn't come freely. It's earned with every bucket of water hauled, every fence mended, every wild animal outsmarted. The hot smoked sausages are ready, and just look at that color. Deep reddish plum, like late summer sunsets or ripe pomegranates. That smoky sheen tells you everything. These beauties have been kissed by fire and time. Finally, a pizza making. Wow. Thank God we made it to this point in the episode. Dough time! Ah man, pizza dough. That's not just flour and water, it's a craft. I've sweated over it, flopped it, over kneaded it, underproofed it, you name it. My first attempt, let's just say it was closer to a biscuit than a base. But today, we're in a different league. Now, when it comes to the pizza filling, keep it simple, but make it sink. You'll need your essentials: ripe tomatoes, a couple of peppers, and of course, some garlic. That trio is the soul of our sauce. No need to fuss with chopping. Just toss everything straight into the blender and give it a good whirl. You want a sauce that's smooth. Some dried mint leaves for pungent kick. Look at those knives with their sharp blades. They promise clean, precise, effortless cuts. A sharp, well-balanced blade is half the secret in any kitchen. And mine? It's from the Wilderness Cooking Collection. And don't even get me started on these wooden utensils. No clatter, no scratching, just the gentle sound of real cooking. Scan the code, grab your gear, and let the wild in. Salami. Just take a look. Deep crimson, marbled with creamy veins of fat like brush strokes on aged leather. I like how it's firm, dense, and packed with smokiness. Now let's turn to the dough. It's ready. Soft and supple under my fingers like a well-worn pillow. Give it a few pricks with a fork, just here and there. It's not punishment, it's prevention. We don't want it ballooning into a bread cloud. Time to paint. Every inch deserves that touch. Mozzarella comes next. Let it fall in soft heat. This is the part where you start to hear the oven crackle in your mind, where you can already smell the malt before the fire's even touched it. As I stack the toppings, let me gently remind you, if you haven't subscribed yet, now's the time. There's a lot more fire, food, and flavor waiting just beyond that button. Hit it and let's keep going. And there we have it. It's all assembled. It looks like a fistful on dough. And this round metal tray, old, a little warped, but perfect. Fits like it was made for this job. Just listen, the rain drumming on the roof like an old lullaby. My knife glides through the crust, the cheese begins to sizzle and bubble. It's all happening at once. The wild outside, the warmth inside, it blurs. And in that blur, you wonder, am I still awake? But no time to muse, because look, they've smelled it. My guests are rushing in like wolves in a fairy tale, eyes wide and hands eager. Super. And the flavor? Oh, my friends, it's molten mozzarella stretching with every bite, the sharpness of olives bursting through, the smoky salami melting just enough to coat your tongue in memories of wood, wind, and slow fire. Pizza time for the kids is always a riot. Grubby hands grabbing, mouths full, tomato sauce on cheeks, someone inevitably dancing with a crust in hand. It's chaos, it's joy, it's real. And that's a wrap for today. But before I go, don't forget the wild might seem quiet, but it's full of stories like these. You just need to listen, slice by slice. Until next time with Wilderness Cooking.
Çok kol. Arka dalarını koyuyor.